Aloha! Thanks for tuning in to Aerobics today. Let's begin down in the feet with a little march in place. Nice and easy through your ankles and knees. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forward the other way. And again, roll your shoulders back. Good. Now the hips. Start to move them extra as you march in place. Moving the hips side to side like this tones them. The adductors, obliques, and your side muscles here in the torso also working. Remember, tempo is something personal. You can keep pace with me. You can always slow down if you need. You can go faster than me. Listen to your body, please. Always listen to your body's needs. Work from there. You always want to be feeling good as we exercise. Don't forget to breathe. Breath. The foundation of all this exercise. Bring your arms up and down for me at the elbow. Still with the hips going. Good. Now invert the arms. And the hips still swinging. March. Let go of the hips. Let go of that last exercise. Shake it off. Go through the legs. Shake it off. And march. The flat-footed march now. Notice my feet, different than before. There's no movement in the ankles, knees, or hips. You transfer the weight still, though. Try external rotation to your legs. Looks like this. Toes angle outward. And then internal rotation. Easy does it now. If you feel strain in here, it's natural. Don't feel strain. Don't go so far as to hurt yourself. Neutral, parallel feet. One more time. We're waking up the tendons that run down our legs, inside and out. Normally, knees are facing forward. As we exercise, we're going to be moving around in different ways. Just lightly warming up our muscles. Come back to a march through the ankles and knees. A little more stylized down in the feet, the ankle stretch, toe tap. You're pushing your ankle forward and through, almost past the toes. Stretch your ankle. You might as well stretch your wrists with me too. Now it's the other side of the ankle's turn to stretch. Stretch the back of the ankle by tapping your heel forward. Good. Do you want to move faster or slower? It's up to you. Listen to your body. Now again, we're going to stretch through the front of the foot and ankle with the toe tap, this time to the side. And as you tap your toes, swing your arms. Good. Now arms swing away from the heel tap, like so. Stretching through the calf and Achilles, the back of the ankle. Faster or slower, listen to your body. March it off. Again, the hips. Get them moving. Side to side. A few more times. Neutral. Hips now back and forth. So we were doing good side to side. Here we're moving the hips back and forth. Can you march as you do? And if you'd like, look at your ceiling. Every time the hips go forward, look at the ceiling. As the hips go back, you might find ground. The torso following the hips. No rush. And you don't necessarily need to keep it marching. You could keep the feet still while you isolate the hips. Now the hips, all the way around the island. Still marching if you can. That's a challenge. You can always stop the march. Circle your hips the other way. Good. Still marching. Ideally. The rib cage now. Move your ribs up and down. The right ribs and left ribs down, down. Yeah. Notice the pelvis more or less stays put. Nice. Focusing on the waist as those ribs crunch side to side. Hopefully no audible crunching. Now, ribs. Back, forth. Back and forth with the ribs. Articulating the body. All of its joints, ideally. As a way to warm up. We'll be moving bigger a little bit later. Good, you know what's next, right? Circle with the rib cage. Notice that the pelvis more or less stays put. Change directions, circling the rib cage. There's no wrong here, so long as you're having fun and feeling good. Excellent. Come to still. The shoulders up and down. Now, last time the shoulders were moving, we were focusing on the ribs moving back and forth, shoulders down. The ribs stay put now, and you want to move just the shoulders back and forth. Notice the rib cage more or less still. That's the stuff. Now, circle. Again, 4 back and 4 forward. A couple back. Keep the shoulders down and back. Inhale, shrug the shoulders high. Exhale, shoulders down. And shrug. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more. Shoulders shrug. Inhale. And exhale. Shoulders down the back. Turn this little march into a faster jog. Send your seat back a little further. Tilt into it and sprint. Rise to the march. So we turn it up a notch by jogging a bit faster. Make sure you're moving faster now. It's easy to fake it. And then sprint. Still faster. March. Generally, quicker movements are going to be smaller. Bigger movements take more time to move through space. So sprinting, very light, fast hands and feet. Jogging, just a little bit faster. Sprint like crazy. Rise to the march. Really good work. Okay, the side slide. Watch me create some space. Slide, side to side. As you do, pull your elbows back. Keep them coming. Now, as your legs come together, clap your hands low. Nice. Can you squeeze into your chest muscles a little bit more? Squeeze the hands towards each other. Squeeze the upper arm bones towards each other, all with the muscles of your chest. Wide stance. Reach away from the toes. Arms level, in line with the shoulders. Faster or slower than me. Move freely. Have fun. Smile if you can. Nice with the arms level. Take the arms up high on a diagonal away from your pointing toes. Reach. Swing. Swing the arms. Breathe. And smile. Try taking the hands down on a diagonal. Down. Yes, very good. Keep them coming. Just a few more. Right and left. March for me. Side slide again. Tap and swing the arms. Now, as we shift from side to side, I want you to bend the knees. And then as our right leg is stepping to the right, we'll circle the arms. Good. Again, as you're stepping right, the arm circle begins. The arm circle changes its direction, but it always starts as the right leg is stepping. Are you still bending the knees as you swing through the middle? Good. Come back to the march for me. Show me hips. Show me palms up and pump the arms as you move the hips. Palms push them out as you move the hips. Hips back and forth. Try to find your ceiling as the hips go forward. Notice the strength in your tummy. Couple more. If you're not still marching, march. Hands to head. Inhale up here. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Can you crunch as you march? Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. The crunch involves tucking your tail under and bringing your head and shoulders down a little bit. Try to feel it in the pelvis, tailbone tucking under. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Couple more. Crunch. Inhale up. Crunch. And inhale up. Good. March. And now march. Touch for the ankle. Inward rotation of the leg. Brings the foot up, high, to the side and back. You might feign to touch the ankle, unless you get a good bend at the knee. You may actually touch it, though it's not needed. You can keep this very low, feigning the touch of the ankle. Try to feel it in the rotation of your femur. Inward rotation of your thigh bone. Nice. Arms high, towards the front. This is external rotation. Less is sometimes more. You don't need to bring the ankle very high. Listen to your body. Have fun. And smile, please, as you breathe. Good. March. Present your arms to the side. Alternating bicep curls 5 times with a 5th one held. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Hold 5. Other side. And pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one's held. Other side. A few more times. Pump. 5th one's held. Flex the bicep. Other side. Flex the bicep. Back to pump. Squeeze. And squeeze. One more time. Squeeze. Other side. Good. Rest. Hands to shoulders. Elbows up and back. Forward and down. And around. Up and back. Forward and around. Keep your shoulders down the back. And your fingers on the shoulders. One more time, circling this way. Other way. Elbows forward and up. Wide. Back. Down and around. Elbows forward and up. And breathe. It's a nice yawning stretch at the top with those elbows high. Now, if you would, extend your arms up and long, a V shape, and close and open. Good. Keep the hands towards the shoulders, elbows in towards each other. Elbows higher, and arm extensions again with the elbows towards each other. Up. Few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Press the arms forward. Nice. Now, just the left arm, close it in to center. As it comes in, squeeze the muscles of your pecs, your chest. One more time. Other side. Squeeze with the muscles of your chest. Elbow towards center. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. 5 more times. Arm up, diagonal down. 5 times. Other side, up, and down. Good. Let it go. March. Lift your knees high. Try to keep your posture tall and your lower tummy muscles pulling in. The knee doesn't have to lift extraordinarily high. A little higher than your march will do. The higher you go, the more you work, and the more you have to sustain a balance. Listen to your body and move comfortably. Nice with the high knees. Now we'll take our high knees to the side. Elbows lift up and down. Excellent. Now, elbow towards high knee front. The pelvis faces forward as the rib cage twists. And now the elbow to the high knee side. Shake your hands. Good. March. Present arms forward and in line with the shoulders. Good. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale twice as long as the inhale. And squeeze. One more. Squeeze. Release elbows side. Hands by the shoulders. Breathe in as you walk back. Exhale, walk forward and extend your arms up. Inhale, 4 steps back. Exhale, 4 steps forward. Arms inhale down. Exhale, up. Nice. Back and forth. Stay here. Breathe in. Body swing 4 steps back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Find the floor as you walk back. Find the ceiling as you're up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we're finished. Rest your arms by your side. Roll the shoulders back. A few extra times, good. Now open the stance wide. Toes out, bend the knees, and extend. To bend, and extend. Couple more. Parallel the feet. Walk them together. Take your hands behind you. Stretch your arms down and back. A rib cage and chest stretch all the way through the front of your shoulders. You can feel your backside squeezing together. Release the arms. Hands to your hips, like so. Thumbs back, fingers forward. Bring the elbows back. Lift your chest and chin a little bit. Little back bend here. Lengthen your spine more. Inhale. Exhale, neutral. Hopefully you have some water close by. We always like to stay hydrated. Grab a sip or two. And once we're through stretching, or at any other time that you feel like, sip some water again. March it out for me. Shake the hands. It's silly, I know. Shake the seat. And then try to shake your feet. Other side. You can always keep the toes on the ground, looks like this. Still a good leg shake there. Other side. One more time, let it go. And the arms, wide stance. Toes turn out to the side just like before. Knees bend over the toes. A few more times. Down and up. 2. 1. Now hold the down and start to punch between your thighs. Pounding poi, perhaps. Faster. Shoulders up. Spine plumb. There's no tilting forward. And here, punch forward. You can always slow it down or speed it up as you like. A fist to the opposing knee. Don't forget to breathe. Notice the pelvis stays put, but the ribs and shoulders twist. Try to focus on the back elbow, pulling back more. Back elbow pulls back, even as you're seemingly punching down towards the opposite knee. And don't forget to breathe. Take a punch to the side. A little march in between. Faster punching. March. So it's still a weight transfer, marching side to side with the foot, weight on the punching side for the hook. Fist stops at your midline, more or less. When it does, the forearm is level. Elbow right behind the knuckles. That's it. Apparently that's not it. We're still going, aren't we? Good job. Forearms level. Now, forearms perpendicular to the floor. Straight up and down. Vertical lines. Weight on the punching side. Again, as you move from side to side, a little uppercut punch. And you want to stop around in line with your jaw, more or less. And when you do stop that fist, you'll notice elbow is right beneath it. Nice. Now, marching it out. Elbows swing side to side, true side. Switching the forearm that's in front every time. Back and forth now with the elbows. Little jumping jacks. Arms up as you open a leg to the side. This is one leg at a time. If you want to wake up your downstairs neighbors, you might try the full jumping jack. Be nice. It doesn't have to be a big hop with the feet. A nice narrow hop is fine. Of course, the bigger the hop, the more you're going to be working. Be nice. Remember, you can always do one leg at a time. I like this one. I can move nice and quickly. That makes me happy. In and out, as you like. The halvesies with me, or the whole jumping jack. There's no wrong as far as tempo is concerned. I'm so glad to be moving with you. Good. Wide stance again. Bend the knees. Push to one leg. Down and up. Your job is to get a spine tall on top of one leg. Between the two, on top of just one. Down and up. Down to two legs, up to one. Careful, you're not leaning to the side with your posture. The posture remains upright the whole time. We'll lean the spine soon with our pendulum kicks. A couple more. Down and up. Up to each side. Last one. And one. Legs together. Lift a knee. Send your leg back. Step. Extend your leg back. As you extend your leg back, try to squeeze into the glute, the muscle of your butt. And as you press back, press arms forward. You could move faster or slower. If you're comfortable with your toes touching the ground back there, you might challenge yourself by hovering the foot. No touch back. Ooh, that's a challenge. Don't forget to squeeze the butt. Few more. Each leg. Two more. One more. Find your feet and march. We're going to pass through the middle here. As we lunge to the side, send your elbow further out than your knee. Skip through the middle. Don't forget to find the middle. And don't forget to send the elbow out further. That's up to you, of course, how far you go. Push your edge wisely, gently. Can you move through it faster? It'll be smaller if you do. Slow it down, a bigger motion. Couple more, left and right. Bring your legs together and scissor kick. One foot forward, the other one back. Notice the elbows are swinging up and back. Notice the easiest place to switch legs is when the elbows are high. Ride their momentum to create lift. Lighten your body atop the feet as you scissor kick. Not too many more of these. Can you faster? Good. Open your legs wide and touch for your knees. This is one of the first exercises we did. The ribs moving up and down, up and down. Here there's a little extra reach. Notice if you move faster, you won't get the fingers as low. Slower and lower. Faster and smaller perhaps. Slower and lower. Good. Find center. Bring your legs together. Hands together. Left leg back, straight back. Twist towards the front leg. Switch sides and twist. You're twisting away from the leg that's extending back. Twisting towards the standing leg. Notice in this exercise that your pelvis remains facing forward. It's your rib cage that turns. And the arms move because they're attached to the torso. Good. Arms to the T. Hips turn for the can-can kick. Yes. Notice now the rib cage and shoulders remain facing forward. It's the pelvis that turns to the one side, and then the pelvis turns to the other side. Knee, followed by a straight leg kick. Tempo's up to you. Listen to your body. Just a couple more. Each side. One more. Good. Little pendulum. Out and in with the ankles as the leg goes. Lean away from it. Arm extension out and in can help you keep control of your head and shoulders. Try to notice the difference between tilting the torso and not. Keep the torso upright. Pendulum kick below it. I like leaning. It's more fluid. It's not as much strain on the hips. Can you feel the difference? One more time. Keep the posture upright. Keep the legs going. Lean with it. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Kick your butt. As you do, push the arms high. The elbows stay put. It's just the forearms that move out and in. Good. Now, straight leg kick. As the leg kicks, I invite you to push your arms out. Make sure to arrive on the leg that was just kicking before you kick the other leg. Arrive, kick, arrive, kick. Always want to make sure you're on your leg before you send the other one out and away. Couple more. Find a wide stance. Roll your shoulders back alternately. Kind of walking it out here. A little march in place, legs wide as they are. Around with the pelvis. The other way. Around with the pelvis. Good. Now hands to your hips. Stop your feet. Lean into your left hand, one hand or the other, as your head and shoulders weight falls into that hand. The other arm can go overhead if you like the way that feels. A longer reaching arm is more stretch in your side. A softer arm, a little less stretch. No arm, still less stretch. Be nice to your body. Rise. Breathe in. Other side. Weight goes pouring into your right hand. The left arm can come overhead, soft and easy. Not at all. Or long and reaching. All as you like. Rise. Interlace fingers behind you again. Or hold a thumb as you stretch the arms down and back. Stretch across your chest. Rest. Release the arms. And take your right arm across your torso, with the left arm doing the work, pulling the right arm back. Don't forget to breathe fully. And if you like any of these stretches, feel free to do them on your own. This stretch for the back of your shoulder, through your scapula and rhomboids as well. The muscles of the back. Stretching. Release. Step left leg back, flex your right toes back, and lean forward. A long spine leans over your right leg stretch. Notice hands can buttress you here, keeping the shoulders and the spine long and lifted. Other side. Right foot back, left toes pull back as the left leg's long. The pelvis angles back as you bring your long spine forward. The arm strength, arms buttressed against the leg, helps to keep the shoulders up and the length of your spine up long and lifted, all while you breathe. Come to both feet, hands to hips, comfortable distance between both feet. Bend just your left knee, shift your hips off to the right, so much so that you can feel a little stretch in that right hip. The right leg long, the left knee bent. Until now. Straighten the left knee and the pelvis levels itself. Bend the right knee and the hips will go wonky. Hips shift left into stretch. To get out of it, all we have to do is straighten the right knee. Shake a leg. And the other one too. Shake your seat and your hands. Good work today. We did a lot. Thanks for your time and attention. I hope to see you again soon. Ahui ho!